I know that I'ma make it. I'm coming out the ground. I get niggas debating. They don't wanna see me make it. I never fronted my mood, y'all. And these niggas hate it.
What's up? What's up? It's your guy, Mr. Easy Work, and my co-host,
Amir Yasmin.
Welcome to episode number 5 of Sulit Tuesdays. This week, I'm excited to introduce my nominee, Minneapolis Drew.
Yo, what's going on? Team Drew in the building.
So, man, is it me or like that everybody, I feel like that went to Kennedy kind of has like an influencer or like a platform type
Definitely.
thing.
Yeah.
It pretty much birthed like influencers, like for real, if you know.
Whether it's an athlete or just a creative as a whole.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, how you been? Like,
Man, I've been good. Working, whether it's music or working this little 9 to 5 I got. Working.
man, I like how you said little 9 to 5, like they ain't shit. Oh, it's back. It's coming back. Hold on. But dang, as you guys know, Sulit Fit is all about wellness and worth. We explore what it means to be holistically well, visiting the 5 tiers of wellness: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and social well-being. We encourage all to be the change you want to see. And with the spin-off, we like to broadcast those who represent all previously mentioned through action. And Drew has been doing this thing, as y'all can see. Now, refresh my memory. I remember you always being involved in theater and maybe dance, but what's your background and what got you into rap music?
So that's a funny story. So my brother, I always try to get him to play football because I was like more the athlete one. He was more like video gamer or like movie, like he just knew everything about any movie or actors or anything like that.
Right.
But I was like, bro, you got to play football. He was like, bro, if you do show choir, I'll play football. But show choir tryouts was before the football tryouts.
Dang.
And I was like, all right, bet, I'm going to try out. And I tried out, made it or whatever. So I wasn't like, I didn't even know I was like musically like talented, I guess. Not even talented, but like I could sing and shit like that. So I didn't even know it until this little show choir stuff. And then my brother never tried out for football. So basically I got stuck doing the show choir and I ended up liking it, like dancing and all that shit. I always liked moving and whatever.
That's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How
And
long?
then,
No, go ahead.
but then music, I started like turning it to rap. It started as a coping mechanism because like for depression or whatever, or just anger that I had, I just started writing to just let everything out, and that turned into what it is now.
That's what's up.
How long has music been a part of your life?
I would say since I was young. Like me and my brother, when we were kids, we had a CD player of NSYNC CD, and we just played that shit and used to dance for like the neighborhood kids and stuff. And I was like 6 then, but I didn't, I wasn't thinking about it. I was just having fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Just more recently, really, when I just see like how many people can relate to the songs I make, or just how many people show up to the shows that I have. I'm just like, damn, people really support me. I'm gonna keep doing this.
That's real. If it wasn't for music, where would you be now?
Probably somewhere. Probably, I'd say like in still a dark-minded spot, because music was my outlet from build up anger. I'd probably be an angry person somewhere ruining people's days for no reason.
Yeah.
That's probably where I'd be. That type of person, not necessarily saying I'd go do that, but a toxic person. That's probably who I'd be.
Okay. Well, we glad.
We got music.
Right. Sure, something had to give. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sorry to the people that knew me before music.
Okay, so we about to get into this picture.
Yeah.
Hold on.
If y'all don't like blood, skip ahead a couple minutes.
All right, so I'm glad music has gotten you this far in the present, but let's take a flash to the past and talk about what in the world is going on here. And more importantly, what y'all was drinking to escalate to this, because we never drinking that.
Yeah, so this is the end result of a bunch of concoctions. Water moccasins, it's shots.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
I don't want to
water
know neither.
moccasins?
They taste good, but when you have like 6 of them mixed with some beer, I like Angry Orchards every now and then, so I drink those. And then some grape apes. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but that's another
Crazy
shot.
too.
I think that's. We have some Fireball shots too. That's always a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, you messed up with that one.
Yep, and that was it. Just that and some beer and shit like that. Don't mix your shit and then go on a bike ride and then get cocky because you fuck your face up. Like this whole tooth came out. I don't know.
What?
This whole like I had a pretty smile before this shit happened, but now I got a long ass tooth. But
How
yeah,
you put it back in there.
the dentist or the doctors did it. It wasn't even dentist.
Oh,
It wasn't even
that's
dentist.
crazy.
Wow.
They had to Google this shit. They're like, I don't even know if we can do this.
Yeah.
They had to Google how
That's
to do it.
crazy.
And they're like, well, it says right here. And then they showed me. They're like, it says we should put it back in as soon as possible. So they
Yeah.
just grabbed it, put that shit in. And then on the picture that was on the
Damn.
right, you could see like they put this little like bar on my teeth. It was
Yeah,
like
let's put
they
that
called
back
it a
up.
cast. It's
Okay.
like the white part that's over. I don't know if you can see it like that. But
Yeah.
that was the cast that was on my tooth until it fell out.
Oh my
And
God.
ever since then, you know,
Crazy.
that tooth has been chilling. And I just hope it stays that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all don't understand
Sure.
how with the numbers they was throwing at me when it was like we could fix it, but it's gonna run you like this much.
Oh,
Oh.
goodness.
I was like,
I can only imagine.
y'all gonna have to wait a couple years. I hope
Wait
it
on me.
lasts. Right.
Dang.
That's how that shit happened.
How did you come to realize that music was the way forward for you?
Just kind of the people that like it brought me around and what it did for my mind, like my mental state of mind, was one way. I knew I should continue forward with music in my life. And then, I don't know, just the feeling I get of doing shows, like I can't explain it. It's just, like I know that's something I want to keep doing because the way I feel, seeing like other people react in the way I like mentally react to the songs I write, because I'm not gonna show you like I'm sad or something
Right.
from. I mean, some songs I do though. Sometimes it gets to me.
Right.
Like my homie over there, know. A couple of times I had teared up and I had to like look away from my homies because, you know, it's just like that real
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, for sure.
As it should be.
Right.
That's the best kind of music because you rapping from experience. You saying it's like a lot of people now is just I don't even know what kind of rap this is. To be honest, but it's different. Like it don't have a story to tell. Like
Right.
so I don't know. I think that's the best kind of rap story if you got a storyline.
I agree.
Dang man, where we at? We at 5, ain't we?
Yep.
Alright. In what way do you aim to make a difference with your music?
I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know.
Just telling your life, and if somebody gets,
Well, really, I don't know. I just trying to show like dudes, really, it's okay to be vulnerable. Like you can talk about the shit that makes you why you are the way you are. You know, you don't always just gotta play like
Okay.
that tough guy shit. Like with
Right.
Simple Lies, that was the first time I publicly ever admitted that I cheated.
Yeah.
And then the first line I say, or one of the first lines, I'm like, I'm still single because I cheated on my last.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that for me was super big because I was like,
Yeah.
I always denied this shit, was always, but I was like, I know I'm never going to progress in life if I,
Right.
keep
face
beating
that.
around this bush. So
Right.
I feel like being real with yourself too. Like I want to promote that more. Like you said, people rap about other shit, and that shit ends up getting so many people injured, killed, whatever, because they talking about how they this tough or this, that, and the other. Like, you don't hear me really talk about guns in my videos. I mean, my music, but then you don't see them in my videos or, you know, anything like that, because I'm not out here doing like that shit. Yeah. And other people aren't too. I mean, I know some people do, because you are a product of your environment at the end of the day. Yeah. But a lot of these people now ain't doing it. You know?
Right.
Yep.
Where's your career heading? What's your vision?
Shit, if I could just do enough shows a month to pay for rent and keep me fed and me and my people cool, that's where I'd hope to take it. Like, I don't really care about blowing up, being world famous, you know what I mean? I mean, it'd be dope, but like, as long as I get enough to pay rent at the end of the month, that's basically what I want to do with music. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 to pay bills. I want to do music to pay bills.
Yeah, hopefully you do what you love.
Yeah.
How would you describe your style of music?
I would say conscious / lyrical, because I take pride in what I write. Like, I try to put meaning behind every word I say, so no one can never be like, you said this, that ain't true. I'd be like, I guarantee if Drew said that shit probably true.
Right.
Or it's, you know, something I either witnessed or something happened to me, or, you know, something like that. But I'd say real / conscious / lyrical music.
How do you put words to paper? What's your creative process like?
It's goofy as hell. So I'll hear a beat. So like, let's say something's like, you know, I go like dun 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 dun. I'll try to put words to that, like rhythm or flow or whatever I'm doing. But also while hearing that beat and doing that dun 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 dun, like the mumble like rap, I try to find like pockets that I feel like people wouldn't normally like approach rapping, just because it catches someone's ear more.
Right.
That's different, but that's
different. It's my homies know I always be like,
you know, might as well start recording you right there. He about to say something fire, like
right.
Let me go.
Sound coming.
Yeah.
All right.
When it comes to performing, what's your style?
Energetic. I bring the energy. I want people to be off their feet, unless it's like one of them heart-jerking songs where you're like, oh, damn. But you know, I just want people to feel like what I felt when I write the song. Yeah. I don't really care like if they hear what I'm saying, but as long as they can feel that shit, what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Energy's big. Yeah.
That's real. You can tell a lot from people's vibes, so that's important.
Hell yeah.
If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Damn. Somewhere in Arkansas, because my grandma lives in Arkansas. And she wants to see me perform so bad, but she can't really make it to Minnesota like that. Yeah. I just went to see my grandma, actually, and she told me that. She was like, I wish I could just be in the crowd when you perform.
Aww. Now you gotta
make it happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would want to perform.
Go ahead, speak that into existence now.
Right.
Alright, so we got actually like a mashup of some of his performances, so we're gonna have to have y'all tune in, check them out. I'm trying to eat, I got the recipe. Don't stop playing, I'm checking me. Stop testing me, stop testing me. You know, I be hands, I'm doing so I dance. My eyes still feel, they looking at my pen. You say you can feel, but they looking in the stands. Why? Cause that's where we at. You really know the trick if you know how to act. Cause honestly, we don't need no stress. If you talking about the money, let me see those checks. If you keep on looking up, they're gonna see us next. How to brand, how to say, how to mind, how to nickels, how to dime. Shorty looking fine, just never on my mind. And even in the timeline, I'm not too sure, but it's not mine. All I know is every day is fun time. Get your hands in the air like a high ride. Get the people rise up to the high guys.
conscious signs and concentrate on dollar signs. It doesn't really matter. I ain't got no cancer. That don't mean it ain't real. Some people go to sleep at night, not eating right. How dare you complain about a meal? Got all of these products and all of them real. People that's rocking no optional steel. But that's how they feel anyway. I've been guilty in the ways, but they hear what I say. We don't need the energy you bring. I need 2 mics and some speakers that's a ring in this octagon and music. I'm a king trying to knock your head off till I hear it. You just off and on and off with everything. Trying to stop the sponsor. You don't need a team. See that I get hard and murder everything. Shorty top me off. Tallahassee, roll the home until I see. Fuck some reason till I cannot see. Once I wrote, you couldn't find the scene. You just talk and knock the dog on anything. When I'm off the shits, I go back and I breathe. Tap them on, they couldn't even see. Said this rockin' dog and whistle. I'll never let them out. My confidence is in the clouds. Moved from the floor onto the couch into a nice 4-bedroom house. This time I had to slow it down so you could really hear that searching for the better me is over cause I'm here. Disappointed by the fact my vision isn't clear. Hoping I can change the world, my kids won't live in fear. At times I feel a lot of pain, but all I do is laugh. Maybe knowing that some way my pain will pay my path. So when I'm down, I tie my shoes, get up and run the track. Around into my destination, never looking back. At times I feel a lot of pain that hides behind the pride. Back behind the lies, me telling you I'm crying. I'm quiet cause I'm tired, my mind is overwhelmed. And nothing seems to help besides this music, yeah I tried. At times I see a lot of hate, it really make me mad. Little innocent children split up from mom and dad. Some people will deny the wrong, silver spoon in hand. Surrounded by 1,000 things I'll probably never have. Reality at its finest, it hurt when I'm being honest. My vision more than the concert, performance is more than concert. Yeah. I think y'all gonna like this one. Shout out Next Dirt, wherever she at. She was supposed to say that. Hey, red light, stop. Green light, go. 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 Everybody wanna party, but nobody wanna dance. So go and hit the floor. Pass it up on your mans. Hey, y'all make a circle. I'ma be joining my fans. It's gonna be hot like the summer. That pussy, she told us that Greg was a dad. Everybody have their jaw drop. Hello haters, don't y'all stop. Till I really make it on top. Like a broke girl in a pawn shop. What you really know about that? Kick it with the homies and we go right back. Try to fight one, then we all fight back. Don't worry about the back, cause we got it like that, like yeah.
We was vibing to the video.
Yeah. Man,
That was crazy.
that was crazy. What do you, man, to see yourself and all that hard work and the visuals and stuff, like everything you do, how does that feel? Like,
I mean, it's dope.
is it like surreal? Like, dang, I really did that.
Yeah, because when I'm on stage, I like don't remember necessarily like, I don't know. It's like I get such a rush when I'm on stage that like I'd rather see the video because I'm not gonna remember what I did or said on stage.
But that just tells me that you living in the moment.
Right.
So you really connecting
Right.
with your fans. Like, that's that real artistry.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
What's your favorite project so far and why?
The last one I dropped, that shit called 7501. It's because I lived in this house. There's 3 songs on it. It's just a little EP. The first song's called Predictable. Because I started learning and seeing how the people around me was moving for like what I had to offer instead of like who I was as a person. And so like everybody around me today is like solid as fuck. 'Cause I already went through this process of like assuming predictable tendencies, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh
Right.
shit, you starting to act like so-and-so that played me like this. You ain't finna be around. And then, so that song's called Predictable. And then Time, because I learned the value of time at 7501. And then the last song's Up because, like, I wrote Simple Eyes in that house. I wrote so many songs in that house where I was like, all right, I'm about to take this shit up a notch. So it's called Up.
That's dope.
That's dope. Yeah.
That's my favorite song I've ever written right now, by the way. It's called Up.
Okay.
I should check it out.
Definitely,
I
definitely.
definitely will.
The conceptual aspect of it, that's dope. How do you see your sound evolving in the next couple of years?
I don't really know, because I've always liked the raw, like, natural sound of my voice. not necessarily my voice, but just the fact that when you hear me live, it's gonna be the same as when you listen to the studio production of the song.
Okay.
And I've always thought that was dope because a lot of people, especially this day and age, everybody does that voice stuff or like, you know, alters the voice. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I'd rather be able to perform what you hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of if you come to one of my live shows and I don't have auto tune, it's not gonna sound the same.
Right.
Y'all not gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't pay for this. But
What makes you different from other rappers in the industry?
shit.
That's a loaded question.
I would say just really, I guess, the reason I'm doing music.
Right.
Because I'm doing it for more than myself. Like I want to retire my mom. I want my kids. I don't have kids, but like I want them to be set already. You
Right.
know?
Period.
I don't even know how many kids I'm gonna have, but all of them set.
Period.
That's what's up.
I hear that.
Who are your biggest musical influences? Would you say you're like them at all?
Shit, it's easy for me to list them and know I'm not like it at all, just because they've had more time to perfect their craft. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But J. Cole,
Yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
that
For
nigga's
sure.
cold.
He's just dope.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
like Chance, Big Sean, but newer ones I fuck with Lil Baby, I fuck with
Yeah.
Cordae, I fuck
Okay.
with Jid, the whole like Dreamville crew, Earth Gang crew.
Yeah.
Um,
J. Cole did his thing on that.
So if you could collab with anybody, who would you collab with?
One person?
One person.
That's
Damn,
tough.
Right.
I don't know. Shit. Hold on, let me think real quick. let me sip some juice.
Put him in the hot seat.
Right.
He like,
Some
dang.
juice.
I can't even say it.
One person.
It gotta be the top of the top of all time.
I was gonna say probably like Kendrick. I would say Kendrick, just because I feel like I would learn way more from him, like just being around him and in the studio, like everything besides the song that we do, I feel like would just give me way much more drive and answers to questions I don't even have to ask type
Right.
shit. So
That's real.
That's real.
I'd say
That's dope.
Kendrick.
And he's like versatile, and I
Yeah.
feel like that kind of lines with your style.
Right.
So
Yeah,
like,
and
Yeah.
his storytelling. I feel
Yeah,
like that's where
yeah.
I truly kind of lack with the music. Is storytelling, like on like a mainstream like level.
Right.
Okay.
You know, to be real, like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
J. Cole
Mhm.
and them.
yeah, they just elite.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, they have more time to perfect their craft. So
Right.
that's why I would say I'm not like them yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you think the future of music, or the future of the music industry, lies?
Man, honestly, I'm gonna say in conscious music, just because not everybody is gonna be able to relate to, like, I would say like street music, you know, like drill music and shit
Yeah.
like that, like the shit
Mhm.
that's kind of big right now.
Right.
Not everybody's gonna be able to relate to that, and I feel like it. Not that it's a phase, but that like it's developed itself, and then everybody's, you know, just gonna be like, all right, what's next?
Yeah.
All right, back to the conscious music. You know, people are gonna be like, I need some shit to pick my mind apart,
Right.
or something like that.
Exactly. Something they can vibe with, relate to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you plan to break through?
Shit. With all of y'all support.
No cap.
Talking about shit.
For real. I feel like so I just joined a collective called Fair Play Entertainment, and
Yeah.
it's a group of other artists in the city,
Mhm.
and we're not looking for fame. It's just we all have a common goal where we want to do this for a living. And like I never signed no papers. I'm not like signed to them or nothing. We're just a collective of like-minded artists. I feel like things like that is what's for Minnesota at least to break through. Not
Right.
myself, because I don't know. I'm in a whole scene of rappers, so I
Right.
see it like as a whole,
Yeah.
like of the when it comes to breaking through, because we've had our one and dones, not necessarily one and dones, but like we've had Prince, we've had like the Bobby Raps, and everyone who's Mod's son. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Okay.
And I feel like the next breakthrough for Minnesota is going to be multiple artists at one time, and they're going to hopefully have longevity and success.
That's dope that y'all can just collaborate and just be one on one accord. Because I feel like a lot of people just see each other as competition. instead
That's
of,
exactly
Yeah.
helping each
the
other.
problem. That's the hump we're trying to get over. Is like y'all don't need to be trying to knock down the people that at the end of the day probably have the same fans as you.
Right.
Like y'all need to use that as your advantage. Like
Right.
find out if y'all got the same fans. Do a show together. You get more people there. You know what I mean? Like if y'all thought the same and didn't have like not necessarily beefs, it's just like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck with them. I'm better than them.
Yeah.
Type mindsets
Yeah.
that really holds
That
a lot
don't
of
get you
people back.
nowhere.
Right.
Right. There's a dang. What was that scripture quote that PJ said? He was like, if you can go when you go alone, you can only get so far, but when you go as like a together as a unit, you go further. That's real. It's real. So definitely y'all need to tap in with fair play.
Yeah.
Can we get an inside scoop though on what's next for Team Drew?
Sure. Well, I'm working on an album
Why you
So-
answer it like that?
because
Sure.
I was just gonna drop back and be low key about everything.
Oh, okay. Then no. We ain't gonna. All right, we ain't
No,
gonna spoil it. We ain't that type.
No, I figured out a way I could say something without saying too much.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So,
Trying to give us context clues.
I'm done dropping music this year, and I'm working on an album. A dope one.
What? I don't like that. That's like
Yeah, I
the
don't like
ending
that
of
either.
Marvel. You just got me fucked up with that one. Hold on. What you mean?
I just
Insert to be continued down low.
right.
Dang.
But I mean,
Alright.
I'm doing features and stuff. You just won't get any more solo music. 7501 was the last music of 2021 for me solo.
Okay.
But I'm definitely doing features. Hit my line for features.
Bad.
What advice do you have for other artists about using their time, relationships, and opportunities to prepare for this kind of career?
Yeah, time. You have to monetize yourself. Really, like I'm still learning this. You have to monetize yourself. Anytime someone asks a service of you, ask for a budget, not necessarily a certain price. Just ask for someone's budget, or when it comes to using your, like if someone were to ask me to do a show, I'll say, hey, this is how much I charge for the hour. What is your budget? Can you only book me for 15 minutes? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Try to work with him.
so when it comes to time, I would say try to monetize yourself as early in your career as possible, because if you establish that you charge for features or for shows or whatever, only serious people are going to contact you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then relationships, you just got to be able to even yourself be understanding and have an understanding person in your life or people in your life, and support. You got to have support.
Yeah.
Got to. Even
Definitely.
if it's one person, because support is like, there's times where it's like, man, this music shit ain't going nowhere. But it's like, damn, look at all these people that support me. That support really does push you further than you thought you could go. And then, what was the other one? Oh, the opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not every opportunity is going to be as good as it sounds, to be honest. Because I've had some opportunities where I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this should be nice for me. And then I got there and it wasn't
Yeah.
what I was, like, not promised, but just, it wasn't what they said it was going to be. So, I mean, choose which opportunities to take and do your due diligence on the people you take opportunities with, I guess.
Okay. That's what's up. If you could change anything about this journey you've been on, what would it be and why?
COVID.
No, seriously.
That messed up so much momentum.
Yeah. Yeah.
for so many artists in Minnesota that it's not even funny. Like, if COVID was a person, they would have so much money on their head right now.
Yeah.
Because they fucked up so many bags for so many people.
Yeah.
And
It's been real.
COVID. That's one thing I would change. But like when it comes like personally, like I wouldn't change anything because I like the path that I'm on right now. And I feel like every little hiccup or some situation that didn't go my way, like turned me into who I am and what I'm turning to be. So I wouldn't change shit on that end.
That's what's up.
Any final remarks?
My birthday's in December, and my Cash App is Minneapolis Drew, MPLS Drew.
That's real.
December 14th is my birthday. But, no. Just anyone who watches this, thank you for y'all support and for tuning in.
For sure.
Truly, truly appreciate it. Every like, comment, share, subscription, whatever you can do to support somebody, it means a lot. Thank you.
No cap.
For real. Nah, support go a long way, and it don't cost nothing to do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially on social media.
Right.
And they own it anyway, so share our stuff.
Right.
But for it's been dope learning about your journey of what wellness and worth looks like. I want to personally congratulate you on how you're moving and encourage you to keep going. We see you and we know you'll do great things. So on behalf of Sulit Fit, you've officially been deemed too lit.
Hey, that's dope. You hear that, Team Drew? We too lit.
They made it. Dang. So yeah, we had to get you right with some merch. Continue the journey of holistic wellness. We love to see it. Congratulations again. And continue to push the bar. In the words of Nipsey Hussle, the marathon continues. As always, I challenge everyone to be the change you want to see. Remember, all work is easy work. Stay tuned for the next segment of Sulit Tuesdays. Until then, peace and blessings. Stay safe.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Can you turn the headphones up?
This feels like summer, but you make me feel so alive.
I think y'all gonna like this one.
Just be my lover, but you lead me to paradise.
Next, most hated.
Simple lies will complicate a simple life. I sympathize, you'll be alright, just give it time. She hypnotized and opened up my timid mind to minimize the wasted time we synchronize. I emphasize just doing you and live your life. It seeming like they stopping me from getting mine, but it's alright, I'm working hard, just give it time. For some reason I keep speaking on the past. I'm still single cause I cheated on my last. A closed mind be repeating all the facts. Fat boy mind the way I'm thinking about these snaps. Staring at the blank until the words spit. Thinking about how crooked would the world get. Taking time on blunts cause I pearled it. Yeah, life is my baton so I twirl it.